So check this out. I just discovered this really ridiculous bug with Icy Alchemist without even using Shadow Imbue. Notice that all of my skills are proccing Icy Alchemist. And no, I'm not using Veiled Alchemist either. Notice I don't have it equipped. So in this video, I'll show you how to do this and how you can replicate it. So in order to understand why this is bugged, first we have to understand how the skill is supposed to work. And then we'll look at how to trigger this bug. So the skill says, damaging a chilled or frozen enemy with a shadow imbued skill has a 75% chance to release an explosion to the nearest target and the surrounding enemies, chilling them for 25 seconds. So what this means is that the enemy has to be chilled or frozen, and then you're supposed to have to damage them with a shadow imbued skill. So I could use shadow imbue and then use rapid fire, for example, and those rapid fires would then trigger the explosion. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to work. That's how it reads. Okay. Now, if the skill isn't shadow imbued, then it shouldn't proc it. So let's see how this works. So here I have rapid fire currently, and also just to point out, I do not have Vial equipped at all. I do have it down here, but it's not equipped. Okay, so if I hit shadow imbue, I run up to the mobs, and I shoot, and we get those procs on my rapid fire. And if I use puncture, we can see that I don't get any procs. Okay, I could hit him with shadow imbue, I get the procs. I start using puncture, and I get nothing. Now, these mobs should go away. Now let's try it again, but let's try it with Twisting Blades. So now I'm going to hit shadow imbue. I'm going to walk up to the mobs here. I'm going to use Twisting Blades, and now I'm going to use puncture. And notice that I'm getting a ton of procs. Okay. But one thing to notice is that I only get the procs while the mob is shadow imbued. Once the shadow imbue is off, I no longer get any more procs. So this is bugged in of itself, it seems, but it's not too bugged because at least the mobs have to be shadow imbued. Okay. Now we're going to see ultra bugged. Okay, so now let's put in barrage. And by the way, flurry works the same way as Twisting Blades does. So now I get shadow imbue, I use barrage, now I'm using puncture, and I'm getting procs. Now it's been a while, and notice I no longer even, the mobs aren't shadow imbued anymore, and yet I'm still getting procs. Okay. I can even disengage completely, and maybe even go hit some different mobs. And now look, I'm still getting procs of Icy without even using shadow imbue anymore. I can even change the skill to like rapid fire now, which couldn't proc it before. And now, even without using a shadow imbued skill, I can get procs with rapid fire. And puncture. So now I just have infinite icy procs going off without using shadow imbue at all. So, pretty broken. So again, how did I do it? Basically, you use barrage once time with shadow imbue, and then after that, all your skills are just gonna be proccing icy imbue like crazy. So there it is. Enjoy, guys.